Hello everyone, this is Alex Tremble and thank you so much for joining me today. Today I'd like to share with you a thought about generosity and why we, you, and our organization should not be as focused on it as some may think we need to be. So, long story short, there has been this focus on trying to get people to be more generous, trying to encourage people to help other people. And I think that's a bit backwards. See, the reciprocity effect means that if I do something for you, you're more likely to do something for me. And so we intuitively then try to teach people to help other people. We want to encourage people to just do good things, get right karma, all those positive things. You do those things in the world and they'll come back and people will help you out. Well, that's a great idea. So I recently did what's called a reciprocity ring with some of my clients. And it's a really cool exercise, and I'll put a YouTube video in the link somewhere so you can look at that. But long story short, it's an exercise where it gets everyone to kind of work together within that group to do good things for those around them. And the thought is that if you do good things for those around you in that group, those people in the group will also do good things for you. And so everyone ends up winning. It's a great exercise, and I'm looking forward to doing it more for more of my clients moving forward. But I found something very interesting the last time I ran it. See, when I asked people to share what they wanted, what they needed help with, things that were valuable to them, almost no one wanted to participate. Now, after a while, I did get some people sharing, and someone wanted to be able to help homeless people. Someone wanted to be able to cook better. Someone wanted to be a better supervisor. So they started to share those things that they wanted, and the group then started helping. The reciprocity effect actually was working. But as we wrapped up that exercise, I asked them all a very simple question. It looks like all of you had a lot of trouble with knowing what to ask and feeling comfortable asking people. See, now this is the first hurdle I think we need to think about right now is not so much that we need people to be more generous, as much that it is that we need people to be more comfortable with asking for help. See, that's the first hurdle. And I think that's a huge hurdle for people to get comfortable with, because sometimes when you think if you ask for help, people may think you're stupid or you're not good enough, or if I ask for help, they'll think I'm not competent. When it's honestly the exact opposite way. I mean, could you imagine Elon Musk not asking for help? Or any successful leader, President Obama, anyone at Microsoft. I mean, any successful leader. Could anyone have accomplished anything if they did it all on their own? No. So they have to be very comfortable with asking for help. So that's the first hurdle, which I think we can work on. We can get through that. But now there's a second component that makes it very difficult for us to ask for help. And you know what that is? I'm pretty sure it might catch you off guard. People don't know what to ask for. I can't tell you how many times that people have asked me, how could they help me? And I couldn't answer the question because I didn't know what I needed. I didn't understand what I needed to ask for help for. So now again, I'm going through this phenomenal process of interviewing all these leaders for the Alex Tremble Show, and I got challenged. One of the leaders I interviewed challenged me to create a 10-year plan to actually think about what goals I would want in 10 years and how I would go about attaining them. Now look, the reality is that 10 years is a long time from now. And the reality is that once I get to 10 years, very likely where I am planning to go right now will change. And I'm telling you, very likely my 10-year goal that I created a couple of weeks ago will change next year based on what happens to me. But man, the process of actually thinking out and planning and coming up with an idea of where I want it to go and what I needed to get there, it provided me with all the ammo I needed to now know exactly what to ask for when people ask if they can help me. So that's the point of today's talk. You need to develop a goal, a 10-year goal, big, huge 10x goal Something that gets you excited and gets everyone who hears it excited. And then take the time to actually come up with a plan to get there. And once you come up with a plan to get there, now the magic starts. Now, if you know what the plan is, you understand what components need to come into play in order to get you where you want to be, you now know what to ask for. And I'm telling you, it's a gratifying feeling to have an idea of where you want to go. And when someone asks if they can help you, you can say, yes, actually, if you could help me do this, this, and that. You know, for me personally, part of my 10-year goal now is for 2021, I need to interview 5 former cabinet level secretaries. That's my goal for 2021. Which means when people ask me how they can help me, I will be asking them, hey, is there any way you can find me a connection to someone that's tied to those people so I can interview them? But if I hadn't gone through the process of developing a plan, I wouldn't have thought about that. I wouldn't have known that. So the reality is, look, I have a course on strategic networking that actually helps you develop a plan. Starts to help you create a plan. It's a great process. So you can go to alextremble.com to learn more about that course. But again, I have to encourage you, please visit the alextrembleshow.com. And these interviews that are gonna start going live January 6th, I'm telling you, they're gonna be awesome. The guidance, the feedback, the stories you'll hear will be, for me, they were life-changing, and I'm sure they'll be for you as well. So as always, this is Alex Tremble. Stay strong, stay positive, and definitely stay moving. Hey, sweetheart. Sue. Yes?